This is Exam 1, Part B, Question 1. So for this part of my explanation, I'll be going over what the correct answer is. So as I said in my explanation of the wrong, or what my answer was and why it was wrong, I discussed how the main reason why I got it wrong was because I entered in the wrong correlation coefficient. I entered in negative 20%, and the question asked you to have it as negative 2%. So in my workbook that I used, if I go in and change that to negative 2%, we should come out with the correct answer. Okay, so yeah, now we have negative 2% in for the correlation. We have the correct expected returns, T-bill, and the correct standard deviation, and with all those correct, I get a weight of 9.66% for the weight of the stock fund in the minimum variance portfolio of risky funds. For the weight of the bond fund in the minimum variance portfolio of risky funds, I get 90.34%, and then the expected return is 11.35%, and then the standard deviation is 6.63%. So those are the correct answers for the first part. And then the second part, when it's asking for the minimum variance portfolio of all investments, as I said, when it's asking for all investments and it's asking for a minimum variance portfolio, you really look to the Treasury bill because that's the risk-free asset, which would obviously have the lowest variance. So for the expected return of the minimum variance portfolio of all investments, that would be 2%, which is just the return of the Treasury bill. And then the standard deviation would be 0% because since it's a risk-free asset, it would have no standard deviation. So that's the correct explanation for this problem.